Donald Trump's decision to pull US troops out of northeast Syria sent shockwaves around the world.
We want to bring our soldiers back home. These are the endless wars.
The move prompted fears that this will have disastrous consequences for civilians, will displace hundreds of thousands of people, and could even see the resurgence of Islamic State. But why is this fight such a big deal, and what does it have to do with the US? On October 6, the White House announced it would withdraw American troops from northeastern Syria, leaving the Kurdish people there at the mercy of Turkish forces. The Kurds are an ethnic minority living in the largely stateless Kurdistan region, which stretches across northern Turkey, Iraq, Syria, Iran, and Armenia. The Turkish president has made it clear his ultimate goal is to eliminate the Kurdistan Workers' Party, a political organization that has fought the Turkish state for more than 30 years.
Hem karadan hem havadan bu harekatı yürüteceğiz. Suriye tarafındaki kardeşlerimizin de tüm güçleriyle bizim yanımızda yer alacağından şüphemiz yoktur.
Turkey has long been unhappy about the strong Kurdish presence in northeast Syria near the Turkish border, so the point of invading Syria now is in part to drive those rebel forces away from its border. Here's the problem. The US aligns with the Kurds. When the US went to war with ISIS, it aligned with the Kurds to defeat them. But now that most of that fighting is over, Turkey wants to get back to driving out the Kurds. Until now, US troops were at the border to keep them apart. But after the White House announced this decision to pull out, Turkey launched a military offensive on the Kurds, which displaced more than 60,000 people in less than a day. So why is all this happening now? Donald Trump said his decision is fulfilling a 2016 campaign promise to withdraw the US from endless war in the Middle East.
And look at the mess we have. We've destabilized the Middle East, and it's a mess.
Interestingly, the announcement came shortly after a phone call with the Turkish president and has shone a new light on Trump's business dealings with Turkey, where he owns 2 Trump Towers. In response to a growing backlash, which included members of his own government, Trump did threaten to destroy Turkey's economy if it went too far against the Kurds.
I have told Turkey that if they do anything outside of what we would think is humane, to use the word a second time, we talk about Hong Kong, we talk about this, they could suffer the wrath of an extremely decimated economy.
The move has renewed fears of a comeback by Islamic State. The Syrian Democratic Forces had previously warned it may not be able to hold the captured Islamic State fighters if its soldiers have to battle Turkish troops. If these extremists are released, they could reconstitute the Islamic State, less than 1 year after it was just about defeated and its caliphate disintegrated. Over the coming weeks, Turkish forces are expected to move deeper into Syria, with human rights groups warning that up to 300,000 people could be displaced if the fighting continues. They say large numbers of civilians could soon be cut off from the vital aid they've been receiving. US officials are holding out the possibility of persuading Turkey to abandon its expected invasion, but judging by the violence we've already seen, it's not looking good.